The herbaceous vegetation of the Dehesas is home to a wide biodiversity of species, much more so in many cases than in other systems which are less susceptible to human intervention. The terrain, the availability of water, and the presence of trees and bushes are just some of the factors which lead to this significant diversity. Nevertheless, the grazing land for the animals is the most definitive element, since it plays a decisive role in the dynamics of the vegetation, thereby allowing particular species to colonize certain spaces, or on the other hand, are of less importance. Frequent and moderate grazing helps to consolidate stable, high-quality vegetation, whereas by contrast, both the abandonment of pasture land or overgrazing frequently causes the vegetation to deteriorate. As well as being the main foodstuff of livestock and wildlife, pastures also play another important role in maintaining the condition of the ecosystem. They prevent the impoverishment of the soil, thereby protecting it from erosion or becoming compacted. Improving the management of pasture land in the Dehesas is one of the key objectives of the Life Biodehesa project. In order to achieve this, activities have been carried out in the open to the public Dehesas network to optimize the way that grazing is managed, so as to increase the productivity and the quality of the vegetation. The main method of conservation and improvement of pasture land is the grazing itself. Having a network of infrastructures which facilitates the distribution of the livestock in accordance with the various resources of the different parts of the farm means that land use can be optimized. To achieve this, drinking and feeding troughs, fixed and mobile enclosures, or electrified fencing are installed which allow for the management and rotation of livestock throughout the different areas. Good organization of pastures implies making decisions about periods of use and fallow land. Fallowing during springtime favors the seeding and flowering of many herbaceous plants, whereas fallowing during the summer helps the natural regeneration of trees and bushes, since the new shoots are protected from consumption by livestock during the period when this tends to be the most intense, because other sources of food in the Dehesas is more scarce. The Life Biodehesa project has also carried out two types of improvements in the pastures: phosphoric fertilization and the planting of new vegetation. Both are aimed at increasing the amount of foodstuffs and encouraging the presence of leguminous plants, such as clovers, vetch, and bird's foot, amongst others. These species are notable for adapting very well to grazing land, providing a foodstuff which is high in proteins, whilst also enriching the soil by aiding the fixation of nitrogen. These are improvements which, combined with the correct management of the grazing land, facilitate the development of more diverse communities of plants, which are more productive and higher in quality. The efficient management of grazing land in the Dehesa is a key tool in developing and perpetuating stability and quality in the herbaceous pastures. But pasture land is much more than simply a source of food. It acts as a protective and sustaining element for a wide range of biodiversity and makes this an ecosystem which is unique in the world.